Dallas Jenkins recently had a scary accident on the Chosen Season 6 set, and I haven't seen any other YouTube channel talk about this, so I'm gonna give you the details about what happened, mainly to applaud his hard work because despite what happened, Dallas still continued working on the new season. You probably know that the filming for season 6 started in April in the US, but last month they actually went to Italy for 3 weeks to film the crucifixion scenes there. While the first leg of filming in the US included scenes like Jesus' arrest, his trial scenes with Pilate, the scourging, and also some other scenes depicting the disciples, like a scene with Peter and Judas, another one with Peter and John. I remember also seeing one with Big James and Matthias, the new inclusion to The Chosen. The scenes in Italy mainly included Jonathan as Jesus alongside characters like Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Lazarus' sisters Tamar, Joanna, and John. Dallas and his team chose this area because they believe it looks pretty similar to what Jerusalem would have looked like in the 1st century. We also know that The Passion of the Christ by Mel Gibson was filmed in the same place, so they wanted a more authentic location instead of a set to depict the crucifixion. Jonathan recently talked about how difficult it was to film the crucifixion, saying that it was the most challenging thing he has ever done in his entire life. And of course, he didn't forget to thank his castmates who supported him as well as Dallas. In a behind-the-scenes video shared by The Chosen's YouTube account, we saw how Dallas was there for everyone even though he himself was emotionally vulnerable during those days. The video showcases how emotional everyone was filming those scenes, and Dallas was not only there as a director but also like a therapist, hugging everyone, easing their feelings and worries, supporting them through hard scenes. You can guess where I'm going with this, right? Dallas has been incredibly hardworking throughout this entire The Chosen process from season 1 until now, but I don't see him taking a break. This recent accident and the fact that he immediately returned to work like seconds after getting 3 stitches on his head just proves my point. I don't think we give Dallas enough flowers for how hardworking he is. I know it's sometimes easy to get angry at a director for not depicting things the way we would have wanted or for telling certain storylines differently, but we shouldn't forget that he has been working for months to bring this show to us. He's been humble, honest, devoted, and self-sacrificing even. Let's talk about the accident, which took place a few days ago while they were on set. It turns out Dallas fell and hit his head on a hard surface, and there was blood. Thankfully, they had a doctor close by who checked on Dallas, examined him, and decided that he needed stitches. And now he's got 3 stitches on his head. Mind you, all of this happened while he was still on set, with crew members telling him, "Hey, everything's ready, we just need you to come back." Thankfully, he wasn't unconscious, so there wasn't any major damage. It was just a slight wound on his head, and the doctor took care of it with immediate care. And believe it or not, Dallas immediately returned to filming. Everyone was like, "He's alive, he's alive." He later shared a story saying it wasn't a serious injury and even laughed about it, so it seems like everything was fine. I wish I had recorded that story. I couldn't find it anywhere else. I would have loved for you guys to hear it too. But we do have a video he shared yesterday kind of showing us the stitching process. The doctor's working while Dallas is looking at his phone and everything seems fine. There was even a meme made by fans focusing on what he was wearing while getting stitches. Dallas made fun of himself and was very proud that he got 3 stitches on his head.
Does anyone have any ice cream or some Jello? How's the hair, guys?
You, sir, lighting is ready and cast is ready, so now you're the holdout.
How much time do you think, Doc?
Less than 10 minutes, we'll be there.
So I'm glad nothing serious happened to him, but with this incident, it became even more apparent to me that you can say anything about this guy, but you cannot call him lazy. He's one of the hardest working people I've ever seen in the industry. He's clearly very dedicated to his work and craft. You can tell he only took like a 10-minute break to get stitches and then was right back at it. I do not condone this. I mean, I wish he had taken some rest to make sure nothing more serious was going on, but it looks like everything's okay since filming is still continuing and a few days have passed since the accident. It looks like filming will continue for a little while longer. As I've mentioned a few times before on this channel, season 6 will have the longest production the show has ever experienced. That's because for the crucifixion scenes, they're planning on releasing a movie instead of 2 episodes. They'll do the crucifixion as a theatrical release in 2027, and the remaining episodes will come out toward the end of 2026. They wanted this long production period so they could have ample time to produce something to their liking. I just hope everyone comes out of this process as healthy as possible, both physically and mentally. If you want to see what Jonathan has been feeling about the crucifixion scenes, check out this video.